Right, okay, tutorial 3. In the last tutorial we looked at simple chords, triad chords, block chords using first, thirds and fifth. If you don't know about that yet, I suggest you go back and have a little look at that tutorial. And but in this tutorial we're going to have a look at some upper structures to the chords, which are your sevenths and your ninths, and they're really good for getting your nice rich full jazz sounds, or if you're doing US house or something like that, or even just normal house. It's really good for getting really nice rich sounds. And we're going to talk a little bit as well about orchestrating parts in your track, like your bass, like your pianos and your keyboard solos, or your riffs, or your leads, or your vocals up the top, and how to spread them across these chord structures and these upper structures to create a nice rich sound palette throughout your track. And then once we've done with these piano tutorials, we're going to go and we're going to have some more fun stuff, and I think I'm going to do a tutorial on how to make an awesome electro bass sound from scratch using just a simple synth. But let's just crack on with this for now. I'm going to need two hands for this, so you'll have to excuse the rudimentary setup. I'm going to have to just put the camera in front of just a simple keyboard picture there, so you can kind of see what I'm doing. Hopefully the camera won't fall off. Steven Spielberg got nothing on me. Right, stay. Okay, so hopefully you'll be able to see that on the piano roll. Okay, so let's have a little look at C major. That's just a simple first, third and fifth from the other tutorial, and if you keep on going you've got a sixth there, and this is the vital one when it comes to jazz, is your seventh. So that's a C major seventh, and it's easy to find the seventh because all you do is you look at the octave up, C, octave up, and just go one down. So that's called C major seventh, and it's written C maj 7. Then what we've got, if we flatten that seventh, we've got what's called just C seventh. So we've got C major seventh, C seventh. That's used a lot in rock and roll. With the left hand there, I'm just rolling my hand up and down that same C7. And then if you can turn that major, flatten the third, so you flatten the seventh, flatten the third, and you've got a minor seventh. So we've got a major seventh, a flattened seventh to create just a seventh, and then a minor seventh. Okay, and then we can go and do that to the G. So G major, which we all know and love, G major 7, G major 7's there, and there's G7 and G minor 7. Hopefully you can see the black notes there. And if you're playing a house track, what I'm going to do is I'm going to play the first half of this bit of music just using the normal triad chords. And then I'm going to play the second half using sevenths, and all I'm doing is just rocking my hand up and down on the bass note for the F minor, and hopefully you'll be able to hear the difference between just triad chords and seventh chords. So first half was just normal triads, second half was sevenths. I hope you heard the difference. Another really good trick, I mean, let's go back to let's have a little look at ninths now. Ninths are used in jazz a lot, and we're going to look at some of the upper harmonics and these upper structures I've been talking about. So let's go back to our C major, because that's easy. A C major 7th there, And if we keep on going, we get a ninth, which is really nice. Okay, so let's take our ninth there. So 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. And let's just go down the keyboard, which is a D. Let's go down the keyboard. And let's put that D on a bass. And you can hear that's created a really nice rich texture. We're still in the key of C, but we're using D as our bass. And let's have a look at doing that with let's have a look at some, so let's have a look at doing that with G major. 1st, 3rd, 5th, 7th, 9th. And we're going to take this A and use it as a bass. Okay, now we're going to just have a look at, let's say, D minor. As that's D major. Use the black note for the 3rd on that one, flatten it, and that becomes D minor. D minor 7th. And D 9th. And this time what we're going to do is we're going to still keep playing the chord up here, but we're just going to take this D and we're going to play it down the keyboard. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take my right hand, play the same notes, and play it down here. And I'm going to include the 9th of the E. And let's just lose this D here and replace it with this one. And that creates a nice rich texture for us. So it's D, 9th, with the D played down there. And so what you can do is you can, and this is what I was talking about, orchestrating your parts, you could have your bass playing a D, a chord here, and then a vocal melody there. So what we're doing is we're spreading all our instruments across the keyboard. And what I'm going to do now is just play a bit of music which uses all these 7ths, minors and major 7ths on my right hand, and then using the 9th, 11th and the 13th, these upper structures, but on the bass notes, just to show you some of these nice rich chord progressions that can be achieved by this method. I wish someone had told me this years ago when I first started learning the piano, really. I hope that was a bit of help. You could probably go online and find some other research which will help you out there. But a couple of simple lessons. Like I said, I wish someone had told me that years ago, and it would have really helped me out. And for those more astute of you, because I saw it in the last tutorial, I cleaned my keyboard. And well, if you're interested, flash wipes. Good luck with your piano playing.